Okay, hello everyone. I'm finally here. Okay, so we're gonna be in Jackson's room for just a minute here because I'm gonna have to set up my stuff. I'm a little late today. We ran to the store thinking we would have time. And spoiler alert, we did not have time. But I made it back reasonably quick. So let me move some of this, the empty bottles of cranberry juice off my desk. And then we'll get started. I have a little bit of trash on my desk that I have not cleaned up yet. That I still need to at some point. Okay. So let me move this there. Don't know why I still have Mario Kart on my desk. And then I don't know how I'm gonna. So I grabbed like a box here to set my camera on so you guys can actually like see. Okay, so we're gonna jump over here. And let me get this camera working. Which also, guys, I don't know if you're gonna believe this, but my light turned back on. I don't know, like it was at the point where it didn't work at all. And now it's working again. I don't know what happened. I have zero idea what happened, but my camera's working again. Not my camera, my light in my room is working again. I don't know what I did to get it to work, but like, you know. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to get this situated so you guys can have a good view of what I'm doing. Okay, how is this camera angle? We'll kind of stick that right there. I also got an energy drink, but I dropped it on the floor like the moment I walked into my room. So this can very well might explode in my face. But at least if it does, it'll be on stream, right? Then you guys can laugh at me forever. So these were the original mock-ups for the design we're gonna do today. I wanted to go for like a strawberry kind of theme, like a cow kind of pattern, possibly, because you know I like cows and I like strawberries. So these are just like me kind of getting the idea of a dragon shape that I'm gonna have to draw. But let me grab my iPad and I will show you guys the finalized design that I came up with. Okay. Oops, I missed my medicine. Oh, I need to take that. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. So, like, just a heads up, I suck at this. So, like, probably not gonna be the best. Okay, let me try to cover this a little bit because, like, I don't want to reveal my location. Oh, okay, and Google Chrome is gonna open up for whatever reason. Thanks, Google. Oh, I'm trying to not reveal where I live. Okay. Come on, focus. Can you see that better? No? Okay, and I got an ad. I'm struggling. Hold on, okay, what if I open it in my gallery? Maybe that'll work. I'm struggling, guys, okay? I'm trying to figure out how I could show this to you guys without, like, blinding you. Does this show at all? Let me, like, cover that a little bit. Wow, you guys can definitely see it. I'm starting to realize it might have been a mistake to draw this on my iPad. Okay, new plan. There we go. Okay, so the colors are gonna be lighter. But this is my idea for the design. I decided to go with pink and white because, you know, that's my color theme. And then I gave it some horns that are like vaguely bunny ear shaped. I mean, they're just horns, really. I'm telling myself that so I could say it has bunny elements to it as well. But like, we're gonna try to translate this into a dragon puppet. I'm gonna be for real, I might have to watch some tutorials today. As embarrassing as that is. I might have to watch some tutorials today. Let me put my iPad right there so I can see. I gotta take my medicine really quick, so let me do that. I mean, like, it looks really cool. I've seen so many really cool ones. And it's like, I've grown up in a family that loves arts and crafts. So, like, you know, I want to try it out. But you know what? I could probably make the camera angle even better. And let me hide this for a second. Okay, that shows too much. Can I copy and paste this? My keyboard is blocked. Okay. So, hold on, you guys won't be able to see for a minute here, but I'm trying to adjust my thing here so you guys can have a better camera angle. And I think that's fine. Okay. Then I'm gonna fit the screen. And then we're gonna go wabam. Okay, why is that massive? What the heck? There we go. Okay. So now, okay, you'll be able to see my iPad a little bit. Let me like unlock my iPad really quick. It's a little bit bright, but I need to be the one that sees it more than anything. So I got some supplies. Put that out of the way. And then let me put my energy drink back over here. I need to open this. Hold on. In case anybody's wondering what energy drink I'm drinking. These are really good. I really like the Swedish Fish ones. And I can't get my finger under this because I have no nails. There's a reason I don't drink sodas. It is not even just because I don't like soda or like canned stuff that much. But also, I have no nails, so it's a nightmare to open it. Also, like, somebody on my group all said something about Sour Patch Kid Oreos. And they sound really nasty. But I'm almost tempted to see if I can find them and try them on stream. Because if you guys have been to a lot of my like streams that are like chill ones, I tend to eat or drink a lot of weird things on stream. Okay, I have a secret. And you guys can't be mad at me. I already made the base. I got bored one night. And I made the base already. Please don't be mad at me. Okay. I'm trying to move this because I forgot I'm gonna have to plug in my glue gun as well. Which I kind of need space for, you know? I don't want to melt nothing. Because we don't use glue sticks here. We use a glue gun. We're just cool like that. I almost plugged it wrong. Okay. Now I'm gonna turn it like this and move this cable out of the way. Okay. So here, let me show you the supplies I got. So for starters, we have a giant block of paper, which I'm not picking up. You just have to imagine it in your mind. I got markers, a lot of markers. So we should be able to have plenty of color options. Also have some cardstock, which will be good for keeping its shape. And then I got a art supply kit, which I'm gonna have to get my markers out of here. Not markers, sketching pencils. I don't think there's any like brands or anything that can identify my location in here. I'm gonna get my sharpener. Gonna get my eraser. That's the smiley face on it. I literally haven't used this since I was in middle school. So like, I've used the stuff in here before, but it's been a very long time. Okay, let's see. What pencil am I gonna use? Let's do some tests. So this is 3B. Okay, I want something like bulkier. So let me try 6B. No. Okay, this is a soft pencil. It'd probably help if I could actually like hold the paper while I'm doing this. I want something ideally that's gonna be like easy to erase afterwards. And that's not gonna show lines too much. Okay, so this eraser sucks. Good that we know that now. We have a little friend with us that comes with this kit. You guys are gonna have to help me name him. We have ourselves a little friend that can join us today. We can just set him there. Okay, so eraser. I might need to find a different eraser at some point. I will probably just use a very thin pencil. Okay, we'll use that one. So, first things first, I'm gonna move this out of the way for a second. And I'm gonna move my markers out of the way as well. It's kind of cramped on my desk here, but I'm gonna make it work. It's fine. And we're gonna put these papers. Okay, so I have not done traditional art in a long time. So I think my first step is going to be actually like drawing the dragon and then drawing it again, but in the proper pieces. So let me, I mean here, I don't really care if you guys see my iPad code. It's not like you guys are gonna get a hold of my iPad or anything. Also, thank you for the sub. I had to make sure it was a sub. I appreciate it. Alright, so wow, I'm so good at this, guys. Can't you tell I'm a professional YouTuber? Yeah, I wonder who made my iPad background. Okay, so I'm gonna start with like a circle kind of here I'm gonna try to be really light with my lines since this eraser kind of sucks. Which I'll have to draw this in bigger proportions once we get to the actual, like, thing. Like, once we actually get to splitting it into the pieces and stuff. Which I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna split that into the pieces. So any dragon puppet experts in the chat, is there any good ways to, like, split the pieces? Or am I just gonna have to, like, experiment a little bit and figure it out? Hold on, let me move my microphone a little bit here. I'll have to keep that in mind, Sharky. I'll do some more upgrades and stuff to the base because I do need to patch it up on the bottom here a little bit after I get done, like, practicing drawing it a little bit. Hold on. I gotta see what you sent me, Laika. Hold on. What did you do to it? What did you do? What am I looking at right now? Did you use, like, electrical tape? What? I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm looking at. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. I just realized this is blocking my alert box. Hold on. Don't worry, I'll fix this. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't block the alert box anymore. Okay, let's get back to trying to draw this. I might need my light back. I forgot to turn my light back. No, I can't turn it too close to my camera or, like, my camera does not get happy with me. Okay. So, start with a circle, and then we kind of slope the head a little bit, and then we go kind of down. Gonna bring out the nose. Which I'm gonna have to probably mess with the proportion. And then so got a little bit of stuff here. And then like slightly more pointy. Then okay, I definitely made their nose way too long, but it's okay. This is just practice because I haven't done traditional art in a long time. I don't know how I'm gonna go about the eyes. Full layers of marker to make it look okay, made the eyelashes kind of circular. It gives off a more, like, soft look. Okay, yeah, I definitely made the nose way too long, but practice! This is why I'm practicing first. So, in theory, I need to just take this whole jaw piece and push it back a little bit. The forehead only needs to come out to, like, there. Okay, here, let me erase a bit here. Okay, that's erasing a lot better than I thought it was going to, so iPad, work with me here. Let me erase the mouth until I get the nose proportion. That's gonna throw me off. I feel like this stream could also be titled "Watch Me Struggle to draw with a pencil. Okay, so okay, I mean that looks a little more. Let me turn it so you guys can see better. I think that looks a little more proportioned how I want it to be. Kind of hard to see because I'm trying to sketch like light. I probably should unplug my glue gun. I'm not using it yet. I'd rather not accidentally burn myself. Might be a little while till I use it. I thought I was gonna be a little sooner. Okay. So then we're gonna draw the nose. And then their forehead's a little square. I need to fix the forehead up a little bit. Get so it's not as pointy. Okay. I think it's looking pretty decent so far. Let me see if I can. You guys can see this a little better. Because, Han, can you see better with or without the light? I feel like it doesn't really make that much of a difference, to be honest. Okay. So, ear tackle here. I'm good at drawing ears. Shouldn't be too hard, but I could also just jinx myself really bad. And this there. I think I made the ear a little too long, but that's easily fixed. That. Okay, because I want it to be more like rounded ears. I don't want it to be too sharp and pointy. Because like, I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm drawing like cuter things, I make them more round. And then when I'm drawing things that I want them to be like scarier, I try to make it more like pointy. I don't know. Pointy equals scary, sort of. Okay, so let's I remove some of the outline here. How does this look without base? Okay. I think it looks decent. iPad, please don't. Okay. I do. Make this at the edge. See, my problem is I'm a perfectionist when it comes to art stuff. I will redo the same thing over and over again until I get it how I want it to look. At least in traditional art. And like digital art, I'm not as bad with it. I'm starting to dislike the little chin spike thing down here. Not ideal, because without them, there's not really a lot of shape to the face. If I do that, okay, that's a little better. And then we do, and then I do ear fluff. Okay. I have not really rode a horse in real life, no, unless you count sitting on a pony while my dad leads it around when I was like 4. Okay, so got a decent little sketch, which obviously is going to be way too tiny to use for the actual one, but I'm trying to get familiar with drawing them. Okay, so this bike is going come down like that. Which I'm realizing now that I'm probably gonna have to draw one half of the head on one piece of paper, the jaw on another half, and I might even have to draw like the ears on a separate page. Like, I like drawing, of course, but like it gets really irritating when I redo the same thing over and over and over and over again and I can't get it to look how I want it to. Like, this is just the sketch and I'm already like being very picky about that. Okay, so then you have another little spike. And then we got a little nose spike. Okay. And then let me like the little dripping thing. Which I'm not worried about this one. Look at this. Too good right now. Because, you know, I'll probably change it a little bit later. Okay. Here's my progress on this so far. You can't see it super well, but it's there. I do think I want to move the eyes a little forward, maybe. Oh, let me look at this from... Actually, I think the eyes are okay. It should be an okay spot. I do make this a little rounder, though. Good. The way I have this designed, I need this part to be rounder here. And spot there. And then there's a spot there. And we got a little spot there. Got one under the eye, which I think I drew that one too close, but that's okay. On the I want to accidentally place the eye. Looks nice. Ruin it. I really need to get back into traditional art again. I have so many like traditional art supplies. I have paint. I have all kinds of stuff. I have charcoal pencils. It's just a matter of like actually getting back into it, you know? iPad. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna do the mouth. Starting and up a little. Up. I think I drew that too high. Gosh darn it. Try this again. Slightly lower. Look a lot. They look very not ideal. I mean, I guess this gives me an idea of where to place the mouth. I think that mouth placement is decent. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but I think the mouth placement is decent because I gotta remember that when this top piece overlaps, there's only gonna be like probably about half of this that's actually gonna be visible. In worst case, I can always cut this down. So like top half. So I think I might need to be like ever so slightly higher to be the right proportions. But, you know, I'll be able to get the exact proportions once I actually trace it and everything. Okay, let me finish doing the details. Okay, I think I placed that spot wrong, but it's okay. You know, I'm realizing with the way I did the markings on the nose, they kind of look like they have lipstick on, but that wasn't really intentional. Okay, and then I forgot there's a little spot down here. Okay, so this is what it's gonna kind of look like on paper. I don't know how you guys can see that, but it's gonna kind of look like that on paper, which I think is pretty close to the original. I might need to adjust the proportions slightly and stuff like that. So I think it is time to do the thing that I don't want to do, but I'm gonna have to do it. Time to upgrade our base. Okay, so my smart dragon people, what do I need to do to make this base more functional? I know someone said something about like a cardstock ring in it. I'm gonna guess in the top part of it. I do need to fix this like really bad. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have it on low. Is this heat up already? Yeah, I gotta put another glue stick in. Hold on. I can just close that for now. The top and the bottom. Okay. Alright. Let's try this now. Just a little dab of glue. All I need. And then push that down and hopefully not burn the crap out of my finger. I mean, it's not too hot yet. I don't even know if that's gonna like stick properly, but hopefully it does. Okay, hold on, let me get my cardstock out, because I have not opened it yet. Which also, if you guys like arts and crafts streams, make sure to like, because I'm totally up for doing these more. I even talked to my mom about getting her help with doing some arts and crafts on stream at some point, because my mom absolutely loves crafts. I mean, it won't be visible. Like, I don't think these rings are gonna be visible, right? Because if so, I have a plan. Because there's this sheet of paper, right? I have that has a logo and stuff on it. I might be able just to use that as like a little bit of scrap and use that as the thing to my rings. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. First things first. My fingers are kind of fat. So, when placing these in here, I gotta make sure I have enough space. I'm assuming that the ring is gonna go over my middle finger. So, in theory, so my hands are kind of like that. So, something like that. Probably. Okay, I have a kind of general idea of how big I need this to be. So let me... Okay. So then, in theory, I should be able to wrap this with my finger pretty easy. Okay. I'm gonna fold in this side. And I'm gonna fold in this side. Then that way, when I glue this down, I'll be able to slide my hand in like this. That should work, hopefully. Okay, so if I put hand in like this, if I push it too far back, then it's gonna be uncomfortable. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a glob of glue there. And we're gonna glue one side down first. About right there. Ouchie! That's hot. Okay, I'm gonna do what I did last time, which is my scissors to press it down. Okay. I'm gonna give that a second to cool off a little bit because I'd rather not stick my finger in hot glue today. Like, hold on. I also have this amazing technique, which I don't know where it is right now. I have this amazing technique where I take a plastic knife and use that to prevent sticking my hand in hot glue, but I don't know where it went. It kind of disappeared. So, I guess we're just gonna have to stick my hand in hot glue today. That's okay. I can probably use this little bar thing worst comes to worst. Let me turn this a little bit and raise my camera. Okay. And then let me turn my computer monitor because like the way I have this set up, I can't see chat super well unless I'm leaning to the side, which I'm trying to fix that problem. Little guy where can he be on frame but out of the way? Back here probably. Hold on, let me make him sit down. We're gonna have him put his hands in his lap. He's very polite. His arms do not want to rotate properly here. He's very, very old. Okay. That's the closest I can get him to sitting down. Okay, well I guess he's gonna take a nap. It's fine. He's just taking a nap in the... He just nap, but okay. My arm rested. Just ignore him. He's not dead. He's sleeping. Okay. That should be cooled off now enough where I'm not gonna stick my hand. Ooh. And then I just this down about there. That means do that and bend it a little bit and place it, ouchie, and place it right there and then hold it in place with this metal bar so I don't burn the crap out of my fingers. Okay, like I have it on low because if I have it on high, it's like gonna take forever to cool off. Okay. That should hopefully help. So, even just with that, much better. I can actually open and close it now. I honestly don't think I need a lower jaw one, to be honest. Because, like, it'd be useful for, like, if it's upside down or something. But I can't foresee myself turning it upside down at any point. Like, I don't know, should I just add, like, a lower, like, a thumb ring thing down here just because? How do I even go about this? I need a pretty big ring for the bottom there. But if I just cut one the same length as... And maybe make this strap just... I have a little bit less space to work with on that down there. Alright. Yeah, I mean, it might as well. It wouldn't hurt anybody, so like... Okay. I'm gonna have to flip this upside down. To kind of see... Because my issue is I'm holding this kind of weird. Like, you can see how I'm holding it. My thumb bends kind of weird. So, like... Ideally... I don't want it pressing against my thumb too much. Because then that's gonna be uncomfortable. Let me see. If I fold it about here. Let me see how this feels. Okay, that shouldn't be too uncomfortable. Which I'm probably just gonna... This is like really hard to figure out here. If I glue it... You guys won't be able to see this very well. I'm sorry. If I glue it... Okay. I see where I'm going to glue it. Let me see if I can do this both at once. If I can do this both at once, that's going to be really epic. If not, it is not going to be as epic. I don't know what I expect. It's hot glue. And then that down. Okay. So, in theory, let me turn the camera a little bit. No, honestly, you guys might see my messy background, but I think this camera angle will be a little bit better for you guys. You guys can also see my leg. Let me move my legs so you can't see my thigh. But, sorry, I have like a bad habit of lifting my pinky up. I need to not do that. But I think that's pretty decent for never making one of these before. Okay. So I think the next part's probably gonna be the most challenging part that I am not looking forward to. Unplug my glue gun for now to hopefully reduce the possibility of me getting burned. I gotta figure out how to translate this design into a bigger scale. So let me grab a new piece of paper. And I am going to quickly trace these proportions. I need to keep this in. Okay. That's kind of what the bottom jaw is gonna look like. But you know, I think I could be able to handle that on a piece of paper by itself. Like, this is just like an idea of what it's gonna look like. So, okay. So how do I split this? Because I think the ears might be too big to do on a page with the headpiece. So, in theory, I could just round off this headpiece here, get rid of this line, and then do the ears on a separate piece of paper. And then when I glue it onto cardstock to make it more durable, is glue down the ears and then glue down the face. And then I'm doing the jaw, so like the jaw's gonna overlap a little bit. So obviously this is the bottom jaw right here. Then I'll probably have to do just like a little bit of extra filler there at the top. I'll have to kind of freehand that. Okay. So I think we're gonna do bottom jaw on this piece of paper. Yes, that is a Schleich bunny cage. You are correct. And then I'm gonna do this literally as far as I can on this paper. And then this out of the way. And then okay. So this is general proportion here, and then we connect it. Okay. So I maybe, just maybe, can fit the ears on this page. If not, we'll deal with that when that becomes a problem. Because worst comes to worst, if I can't fit the ears on this page, I simply place another piece of paper over it and then trace it onto a new piece of paper, right? So I think, let's start with the part that's probably gonna be the, which I'm gonna draw it facing this way. Okay, so you guys aren't gonna be able to really see this very well, but I'm gonna set the piece of paper up here. I can see it, maybe, if it won't fall down. I'm gonna like ever so slightly bend it so it can maybe stand up properly. No, okay. This is not working. Oh, and there goes my iPad. Guys, I'm so good at this. Professional YouTuber right here. Okay. Day. Going really good, guys. If this iPad wasn't expensive, I would hot glue this to my iPad right now. Okay, come on. Come on, little guy, you got this. What if I... Okay. I did it. So, I'm going to slightly round off the base. Not enough where it's gonna like be flimsy or something, hopefully. I'm gonna slightly round off the jaw. And then I'm gonna bring it up ever so slightly to hopefully prevent any of the white to show through. The bottom I'm not as worried about. So I'm gonna do that there. And then I'm gonna have to that and that, which Okay. Okay. Does this look okay for like a bottom jaw? I'm not gonna give him any teeth or anything because I don't feel like having to cut that out. But like, it looks kind of weird, but I like the markings and got the fluff. I don't think, oh my gosh, this is gonna start falling again too. Okay. That's like the really simple part of it. The top of the head is gonna be the part that's gonna be a nightmare. So, I'm ever so slightly going to raise the nose up. I know you guys can't see very well, that's why I'm trying to talk through the process as well. And then the nose becomes that a little bit. And then my the nose might be a little short, but it's okay. They'll make it work. Because I made up the design after, like, I got the dimensions, like, before I had the dimensions exactly of the puppet itself. So I'm gonna round out its forehead. And I'm gonna go ahead and draw the one horn here. I'm gonna draw the one here. And then we're gonna draw a big one. I'm gonna curve that around. So we're gonna go like that. Not sure how I like that. And then there. And then there. I am gonna this right here. I don't like that much. I'm like most scared about this part, you know, cause like, what if it looks really bad? This is what makes or breaks like the entire puppet, right? Like if it looks terrible once I color it and everything, it's not gonna look that great. I think I also made the forehead too square. Top of their head. So I think we're gonna redraw this entirely because I am not happy with it. I gotta make my first dragon puppet up to my own standards at the very least. The Adopt Me event should either be tomorrow or the next day, depending on whether the Dragon Adventures or the Adopt Me event is winning in that one poll I did. Okay. Okay, rounded head looks much better. I am gonna have to fix this forehead a little bit because I want it to be like just a little bit pointy, but not like super pointy there. I want it to be more of like a slope. Okay, and then we're gonna redraw these horns. And then that. Ooh, it might be a little tall. I might have to shrink the one horn just a tiny bit. Here, hold on. We're gonna have to reproportion this horn because I made the head taller and I did not account for that. It's okay. We'll make it work. It is fine. What is arts and crafts without messing something up a few hundred times before you get it right? Okay. The ears are gonna have to go on something separate for sure. Okay. You making a paper dragon. Okay, so here's how the top of the head is looking so far. It's a little short, but that's okay. I'm doing my best. It'll look better once I have like the actual facial features in the ears. So the eye, I think I'm gonna put. First off, I'm gonna down slightly, and then. Okay, so I color lightly. Might redo those eyelashes. Okay. I feel like I made the eye too small. I'm redoing the whole eye. If there's anything I'm gonna get 100% right, it's gonna be the eye. I want them to have eye. Like cutesy eye. If I can. I feel like I'm moving this, it's too far forward. Because I'm used to the ears being there. I need it to be more of like in the center of the head. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think I'm finally getting somewhere here. Which, okay, I'm going to have to the mouth. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. Okay, so I think I underestimated how difficult this mouth was gonna be. I want them to look happy. And I think if I just leave this section on the back here blank, I can achieve an effect of it just being like connected if there's no lines there on either one. I don't know though, we'll have to see. We'll deal with that when we get to that problem. Okay. So let me do the eyeliner again. Okay. First, this, and then I'm gonna do. What if I do like itty bitty? Okay, I think that looks okay. And then we're gonna do that. And then I'm pretty sure on the original design there's like a ring in the middle and stuff, but I'll get that back out when I need. Okay. I think that's gonna be what the base of the head looks like. Ignore that they look like really bald right now. I'm gonna give them their marking like right now. Okay. Got one marking there. Got like the wiggly line one there. And then we got this thing. And then we got a thing like right there. Okay. Now the fun part. And by fun part, I mean not fun part. We're gonna get another. And I'm gonna turn it this way. Now you might be wondering, Kai, what the hell are you doing? You'll see. Okay. We're gonna give a little space there. And then I'm ever so lightly this. And I'm just going to slightly elongate their ears. That might be too small. But like in theory, when to that. So in theory, that we'll be able to kind of have the ears there. One thing is I think it might be too small, so I'm gonna enlarge the ears, make them more fluffy. You know, we can't go wrong with fluffy ears. Also, yes, this stream will be saved afterwards. I saw the question, I just a little bit delayed because I was in the middle of talking about something. I'm still working on it. We have a design, we have a base, we're just doing like the most crucial part now. Also, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. You see the bunny mouse? Yes, of course. I will always happily show it off. Here it is in all its glory. You guys can actually see it in the light now because my room isn't super dark. Okay. Okay. So I think... Can you guys kind of see this? Here, hold on, let me... So in theory, it's going to kind of look like this. Hold on. You can kind of see what I'm doing here. Like, can you see what I'm trying to do? Like, that's the most important thing. If you can kind of see what I'm trying to do here, then I'm doing it right. Okay, go ahead and cut this off quick. Don't bug me. Okay, put that over there. I'm gonna start cutting these pieces out a little bit. Then we'll color them since I don't really have a lot of space. I'm not gonna cut them out fully. I'm just gonna cut out like a good chunk of the paper around it, just to make it easier to work with and move around my desk and stuff. Okay, so bottom jaw. And then this is the top jaw here. I do need to erase this slightly. I forgot about that. To get rid of your lines here. Okay. I'm also going to slightly erase the line there. And then over on this jaw, I'm gonna lightly erase that line. So I'm kind of, because I'm gonna try to make it look like it's like all one like interconnected piece. Let's see if I can pull that off. But that might be a little ambitious for my first dragon puppet, but you know what? What's the point of doing arts and crafts if you're not gonna do something stupid with it? Okay. So, color time. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh, there's an iPad behind there, guys. Isn't that crazy? Okay. You guys are not gonna be able to see it super well. If I could... Come on. Focus. You know you want to. Hopefully you guys can kind of see it there. We need like a lighter pink, a darker pink, and then I think I used like a hot pink for the eyes. I think the eyes are gonna be the hardest part. So I think let's start with the bottom jaw. Because I think that's the part that's gonna be the most like easy. Where's my markers? Oh yeah, they're over here. Forgot about that. Alright, also I need... Alright. Let me grab a little sample piece of paper. Let me just grab all my different pinks. Because I got quite a few of them. There's actually like a lot of pinks. Like a lot of pinks in here. Is this pink too? There's, oh my gosh, there's a lot of pinks in here. We're gonna have a lot of pinks to test. Alright, are you guys ready? Gotta test some pinks. So I need to color order these first. I need to put them in a specific order that they're gonna stay in, so I don't get them mixed up. Let me move these out of the way just for a second. Alright. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. So we're gonna do a big line of each. That in the back. Okay, 2. That's brown. That's pretty much brown. That one's a no immediately. That one's more purple. That one's kind of orangish. We'll include it. That's more red. I'll keep it over here though, kind of. Purple. That can go over there. 2 purple. That's a good kind of pretty pink. That is like brown almost. That is kind of a pinkish. That's like a really bright pink. All right, here's all the colors we tested. I'm kind of liking this vibrant pink. Might be good for the eyes. And then this pink might be good for the darker spots right here. And then this lighter pink up here at the top might be good for the lighter pink. Like, I don't want it to vary in shade too much. Let me see which ones are which. This one is, okay, the very first one. That means, okay, so I think I'm gonna use that pink for the lighter pink. And then I'm gonna use I think that's the same one. This one for the darker pinks. And then I'll probably use this one for the eyes. Now let me put back these 1,000,000 pink markers in my box. Okay. Doesn't really matter where I put them because I'm gonna get disorganized anyways, so just gonna put them in here wherever. This is going absolutely wonderful so far. Come on. My little markers. Got this. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get these back in here. It's not going as planned, to say the least. These boxes are not very well, to say the least. Okay. Alright, I think that's kind of situated. So, now we're on to probably it's gonna be the hardest part, the coloring. So, we could put this little, like, swatch strip away now. Okay. We're gonna start with this one. Which, oh. Oops, I didn't realize my notification. Somebody left a comment on the video. Let me just. Okay. So now here's the question. Do I do black outlines? Or do I do like gray outlines? And then maybe, okay, hold on, let me get this strip back out. Maybe we can do like a darker pink outline or something. I need to pick a good outline color. I'm not gonna do probably the individual ones. Like, we have a bunch of different colors. This one, and this one are not options. But we could maybe do this pink right here as an outline color for the whole thing. Perhaps. Or we could do maybe this one that's like almost brown even. Did my music stop? Did I pull my headset out? You know, I turned my headphones down by accident. That's why the music wasn't playing. Okay, I'm thinking... Here, let me look. I got the box of markers in my lap still. Which of you pinks makes a good outline? That's like a purple one. Is it this one that's like a reddish color? Wait, hold on, let me flip this over. How does this contrast between the three colors that I already picked? Because if it looks really bad mixed with them, then I don't want to do red. Purple. It's a matter of finding the one again. Okay. I think that looks fine. Okay, we're gonna set these markers aside. We're gonna set all these markers aside. And then finally, we're gonna color this. So, here's all my pieces. Top jaw, bottom jaw, ear. So, this jaw. This top jaw is going to cover it about right. So, over. Part's not gonna have an out. I need to leave that there a little bit so I could see where I'm cutting. I need to cut it. Okay. I'm gonna do the outline. Should I do color or outline first? I feel like I need to do the outline first. Right? Hold on. I need to like line these colors up so I don't get them mixed up here. That's for the eyes. That's the dark pink. Let's put that on the wrong side. That's outline. That's the really dark pink. Alright. Get me. Flip this. Because they don't have color names. So I kind of just have to come up with my own way. Alright, so this is outline color 1. Okay. We're gonna fully commit to this here. I'm kind of scared. We're gonna try to do thin line. This is very stressful. Okay. The stressful part is over. Now, they only have the darker pink spots. So, darker pink. I'm gonna go ahead and erase the outline now that I have it. Before I start adding more colors on and making the paper weaker and stuff. Let me go ahead and fully We don't want this visible on the final product. Just gotta be careful because it's shaking my camera when I'm around. Okay. Can I see? Okay, I can no longer see the sketch. Coloring time! I'm excited for this part. I'm gonna try not to overlap this too much. Because I weird. The coloring might be a little wonky on this. I need to invest in some better coloring pencils for this. But for now, this is what I can. That's like really dark. It looks way darker than I thought it was. Try coloring this in like. Don't go away. I need reference. Okay, well, it's like really dark, but we're just gonna have to go with it. That should be the bottom jaw done because it's like just pink and that's done. I say let's do. I forgot to add spots on the. That's okay. We can do that in post. Okay. Now it's time for the stressful part. This, you know, honestly, this might turn into more of a cherry dragon than a pink dragon. But you know what? That's okay. Okay. And then erasing time. I bent that a little bit. Oh, I'm glad we're gonna be gluing this down to cardstock. It'll make it much more sturdy. I'm gonna be so for real, that cardstock was just sitting in a box in our living room. I don't know what I originally bought it for. I do know that I purchased it though. So like, okay, the coloring's a little funky right there, but that's okay. It will be fine. Okay, let's color the pink part of the. Really cool. Okay. The lighter color. And then the darker color. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. I'm trying to focus to make sure I don't color out of the lines too much. Or like if I do, it's something that I can repair later. Hello, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been keeping up with chat too much. I'm trying to check when I can. Okay, there's one. They're done. Here. Okay. You know, I'm starting to think this is going to be more of like a cherry dragon with the colors. But I think it's going to be cute either way. Okay, I need to like... Is there a way I could set this under something? I kind of bent it a little bit. Let me put it under the box of markers. Okay, this is the one I'm really scared for. I think we do the eyes first, which I'm gonna need black because I did the eyes black and I'm gonna make them stand out on purpose. Here's the thing that worries me, right? The eye design is a little complicated. Let me practice on Scrap really fast. Here's how the eye design looks, right? I'm not gonna do all the fancy stuff here. This is just so you guys can see it. Alright. So, well, I already messed it up by doing the black line. Hold on. Small. Don't worry, hold on. Give me like 2 seconds and I'll figure this out. Okay. So, here's how the eyes look. So, first things first, we got like the dark outline color. Right? And then this up here is pink, like the neon pink. And then there's a ring like that. And then there is the lighter pink, which doesn't really look lighter here. I might have been the wrong. I don't know. And then in the middle, there's a little bit of the darker pink. And then the lighter pink again. Which that looks super ugly in these colors. So we're gonna have to reimagine, right? Here's what I think we do. We do a black outline around the pupils instead of the colored one. And then instead of doing what I did there, where I have like the color on the inside, we just do this. Color this part in up here. And then I thicken the line around this. Okay. And then we just leave it white. And we just leave the eyes like that. Or possibly we can do... It's gonna be small, but oh. Okay. Okay. You can also do the dark pink outline. And then we just do something like that. That's my idea. We do either, hold on, let me like do this so you don't see the back one. We could do this where we just leave it blank and we do the black outline, or we do like the pink outline around it. Or let me use this other eye since I have this right here. We just say don't do the colored outline. We just use this hot pink for all of it. And we do something like that. And we just do the hot pink for all of it. Honestly, that one kind of looks nice. But like, I don't know. There's a very subtle difference between each, but I'm kind of liking the solid neon pink kind of looking one more. I don't know about you guys. This one has the dark pink outlines, this one has the black outlines, and this one has the neon pink all the way through. I'm kind of liking this one the best. The one that's just the neon pink. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm personally leaning towards this one, but I think they all look pretty cool. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. First, I need to, like, Alright. Let me get comfortable in my chair here. So I think, first things first, and just get this out of the way. Don't. And then I'm gonna do that. And then we do the black around it. I'm a little worried this, but it should be okay. Okay. That doesn't look terrible. I think that looks pretty decent. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I'm an adult. I'll be fine. I can clean up some paper scraps. I think I'll be okay. I'm so sorry, but I'm trying to like. All right. And go back here. And we're gonna get the funny outline color. And we're gonna do this outline, which might take a little bit because there's a lot of details on this of the packet. Ignore how funny I'm like moving my hands and stuff while I outline. Just a little silly. Don't worry about it. Okay, there's that part done. Oh gosh, okay. I think that's looking pretty decent. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks pretty decent. Now I gotta make sure I erase everything really good. Especially I'm so good at this, guys. I'm a professional, as you can see. Also, guys, I think I found my new favorite YouTube channel earlier today. It made me laugh really hard. It was so funny. It's this guy, and he plays this, like, driving game. But he has his face cam on, and he'll play characters. Like, he'll put on a really bad southern accent or things like that. And he'll just drive around, and he'll crash his car, and every time he crashes his car in the game, he'll fling himself around in his computer chair and stuff, and it's unreasonably funny. Okay. Who is he? He does swear and stuff. I can give his channel name, like, where he does swear. He's not family friendly, but he's really, really funny. Y'all want a good laugh? He's definitely my go-to person right now. Okay, here, let me see. Let me open up my thing. Okay, this is his YouTube name. Again, he is not family friendly, but his name is Jaden Williams Gaming. He streams on Twitch. He also posts videos and streams on YouTube as well. But it made me laugh really hard earlier. So, like, figured I would share it. Okay. You know, I realized just now, like, how time consuming it is to make dragon puppets, especially when you don't know what the heck you're doing. I have no idea how people find the time to make, like, multiple of these a day sometimes. Including ones that are, like, more advanced and everything. Okay. There's all the dark pink. Now, just for the final bit of light pink. And then everything is colored. Oh, also, I'm curious, would you guys be interested in maybe a double stream today? I don't know what I will stream. It would probably either be Horse Life or this murder mystery game that I really, really like. That really isn't that light. Okay. I'm gonna grab this neon pink because I forgot. I made the nose a slightly different color. Okay. I think that's all of our colors done. Now we gotta get the glue gun back out. It's glue gun time, guys. Okay. So first things first, we need to cut this out a little closer to what it needs to be finalized. Not completely yet, though. Not until we glue it down to the cardstock. Okay. This will give me a chance for my hot glue gun to warm up as well while I'm doing this. And then where are the ears? Where did I leave my ears at? Oh, it's over here. I forgot I put it under the marker box to flatten it back out a little. I was a little confused there. Okay, so here's our pieces, right? Our 3 pieces. We're getting to the home stretch, guys. We're getting to the home stretch. Can you believe it? It only took me almost 2 hours to just do the design itself. I already had the design, I already had the base, and it took me 2 hours. This is so embarrassing. Okay. So let me see. Let me kind of like rearrange these pieces. Am I able to fit all of these on here? Or no? If I play it really strategic, I probably can. You know, that's fine. I could offer. Let me see. I should be able to do this. Let me do the face first. That's gonna be the part that I'm most worried about here. So, ready yet? Doesn't really look like it. I'll wait a little bit longer. Okay, now I can sit here and talk to you guys for a minute. I'll wait for my hot glue gun to warm up. How's everybody doing? Doing good? Anybody making dragon puppets while watching this? I know somebody mentioned that earlier. Well, we're probably gonna be here for quite a while still, so. But I mean, like, I think the base, at the very least, I think I did good on the base. Which I'm gonna have to use it on my right hand. With the way it's facing. But that's okay. I'm right-handed anyways. I'm excited to see how this is gonna look. I might have some issues with white parts showing on the inside, but worst comes to worst, I'll do extra work and I'll make some mouthpieces to go on the inside so it doesn't look bad. Put my ring back on. Like the only thing is like it looks okay from the outside, just don't look at the inside because the inside's really bad. Like there's hot glue all over the inside. But like, I mean, to be fair, the inside part of it doesn't matter as long as the outside looks okay, right? Okay, let's see. Ready to do this yet? I might need to turn this up to high. Okay, I'm severely gonna need this because I'm not touching it. So, it's pretty big. I think. We're gonna lob a hot glue first. And then we're gonna face it down. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. So that we can get it stuck down a little bit, and then we do that. And then that. I'm just trying to be careful so that I don't make it too lumpy or anything. Oh, I think I might have made it a little lumpy. It's okay though. They just have a pimple. It's fine. Wonder, fill this up a little. Okay, no, that's there for good. Can do a little tiny bit right there. I seal that edge. I'll have to go around and seal the edges as well. But now, just try to get the main part of it glued down. I mean, definitely drawing for like 11 years. Actually, it's been a lot longer than 11 years now. But like, that probably helped me a decent chunk with like actually getting the design and stuff together. Okay, as long as I use not too much glue, it's not too hot. I can touch it with my hands. I'm pretty sure there's already a channel that exists called that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's already a channel that exists that's called that. Okay. Let me do this and then burn the crap out of my hand real quick. Just a little, you know, a little side effect of doing this with a glue gun. That is way too much glue. Ouchie! Okay, well this horn might be just a tiny bit lumpy. That's okay. I should really invest in some glue sticks if I do this again. Ouch. 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 You want it? I don't know how you're gonna get it to me. But, like, I'd gladly take it. Ouchie. I gotta be careful on these, like, really small pieces. Because the glue will seep out onto my hand. You know, isn't the most ideal. Some of these parts are gonna be a little hard to cut, but that's okay. I do not have a P.O. box. Those things are expensive, man. I've actually looked into it before, and oh my gosh. You have no idea how expensive it is to get a P.O. box where I live. It's so bad. You DM me? Okay, hold on. I have, like, things covering my whole desk, so it's kind of hard to click on things. Yes, that's fine, Nyx. Okay, I think this one's finally glued down. It's a little wrinkly, but it's okay. It just makes them more unique. This time, let's try a slightly different approach here. I am going... We're gonna do that and then stick it down. And hopefully that'll prevent it from being as lumpy. I'm hoping. It's done pretty good, actually. Okay. And yeah, okay, fun fact about me. Pretty much nobody knows this. But when I was younger, I liked to make cardboard puppets. Similar to these. This is before dragon puppets were popular. Because I was like a young kid. What? I'm trying to think. When did I make that puppet? I think it was when I was 14? Like 5 years ago. Ugh, I don't like the fact that that's 5 years ago. But like, I had made a fully cardboard puppet that could move its jaw and stuff. And the thing I used to make the jaw is actually really similar to how this was made. Except for it wasn't two separate pieces to get like connected with a hinge here. It was a piece of cardboard that I'd folded in half and then grinded off as much of the cardboard as I could at this one spot to make it where like it wouldn't move out of place and I could actually keep it flat like this. It was actually a FNAF puppet too. It was Funtime Foxy because Funtime Foxy's my favorite FNAF character if you can't tell by the poster up there. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie. So, like, technically, I made a dragon puppet before dragon puppets were cool. But to be fair, it wasn't, like, amazing or anything. And that was, like, such a long time ago, man. Crazy to think that was like 5 years ago. Doesn't feel right. Okay. Hope that needs glued down a little better. Okay. I'm really sad because you know what? My mom threw out my Funtime Foxy puppet. She threw it away. And I'm still very sad about that. I don't think she knew that, like, it was something I made. I'll never live that down, man. I love that thing. Ouch. Maybe I'll do this enough that I won't feel the hot glue anymore. See, my question is, who popularized dragon puppets? Like, where did it start from? Because from my point of view, they just kind of appeared one day. I have no idea who, like, popularized that. Does anybody know? We're at the really annoying part where I have to glue down these things piece by piece. My For You page has been swarmed by dragons. I am a dragon puppet magnet. I don't know where they came from. They just showed up one day and never left. I mean, to be fair, I could say that about a lot of things in my life. Like, I can say they just showed up one day and never left about pretty much every single person I'm friends with. That happened with me and Nyx. Nyx just showed up in my Wild Horse Island server one day and they never left. Okay. Here's how we're looking so far. Little wrinkly. That's okay. I'm gonna unplug my glue gun. We'll replug it if we need it. Now, for the very tedious and scary part. Cutting them out. Okay, let's start with the bottom jaw. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, let me start. I might accidentally cut off some of the outline, but I'm gonna do my best not to cut all of it off. Okay. Like, honestly though, I really like Dragon Puppet. And there's multiple reasons for it. One, it reminds me of my childhood a lot. Because when I was really young, I loved arts and crafts. That was, like, one of my favorite things ever. And seeing so many people, even when the world, like, sucks really bad, getting so much joy out of making silly little paper dragons, it makes me happy. Because it's like, even though this generation kind of sucks, at least kids and stuff are still enjoying themselves and are still getting to do arts and crafts and stuff like that that's fun. Okay. Okay, just this one last little part here. It's gonna be kind of funky. Okay, bottom jaw survived. I never thought I'd be so stressed cutting out a piece of paper, but here I am. It's just gonna be one-sided for now because this has literally taken me 2 hours, not including the base or coming up with the design for the dragon. So, maybe we'll do another side someday. Okay. We're almost there on the... I'm also gonna have to glue the ear to the main head. It shouldn't be too terrible. I just need to cut them out first before I do so I can position it properly. This is the part I'm scared for really bad. Is cutting out the face. Wish me luck, guys. We're also gonna have to name this man, woman, dragon. I don't know what gender dragon they're gonna be yet. We will figure that out when we get past the gluing them together point. You ideas for a dragon puppet? You could do a seaweed themed one. You could do like somebody should make a kelpie themed dragon puppet. Since Horse Life is gonna add kelpies next, somebody should do a kelpie themed dragon puppet. That'd be so cool. Name it Strawberry Milk. I mean, I could. That's the name of my one buy source in Horse Life. But they don't really look too similar. Besides having the same color scheme. Like... Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm doing this well because I have watched exactly one tutorial. And I have not watched it all this stream. I watched it like a week ago. Which, if you guys do want more arts and crafts, definitely let me know. Like the stream or whatever, you know, all that stuff. Because I know my mom would really love to do some arts and crafts as well. And I told her if chat really likes arts and crafts streams, that she can help me put together some crafts to do on stream and stuff because she loves that kind of stuff. Okay, that was really stressful, but I did it. I did it. This is gonna be so fun to clean up these paper scraps later. Okay, and I'm gonna need the hot glue gun again, so let me plug this back in. We just set that there. Okay, that was super stressful. Okay, let me figure out how I'm gonna glue the ears on here. I think I need to, one, cut that a little bit. Also cut that slightly at an angle to hopefully hide that from view. And then let me I think that looks okay. I don't know, what do you guys think? Think that looks okay? The markers I'm currently using are Crayola Super Tip washable markers. I'm gonna get some new ones eventually. I have some nice ones. I just don't know where they're at right now. My mom said she found them, but then she lost them again. So, you know, not the most helpful if she found it and then lost it. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure these are glued down pretty darn good before I put it on the base. Okay. So now, let me see. Oh crud, I might have made the lower jaw. Okay, no, I didn't make it too. So this is kind of what it's gonna look like. Like, keep in mind, not exactly, but kind of like this. I'm still gonna have to, like, you know, glue it on and everything, which that's the part we're doing next. Might need another glue stick. Gosh darn it. I might need to buy more glue sticks. I'm almost out. Okay. There's a hair in there. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna do something that might be dumb. Well, might be dumb later on. I'm gonna cut off the tip of that right there. Not gonna be the best, but I think it'll look pretty decent. Okay, one part of it on. And then Oh, there's like a little hot glue string. See. Hold on, I'm quickly. And just like glue that, so hopefully that won't get. I want to stick that to my desk. Okay. Let me take off my ring. We're getting serious now. So, like, I'm gonna have to like use some funky tricks here so you guys can see it. I have to like bend my arm sideways. Okay. We're on the home stretch, guys. I have to keep the base. So... Okay. I moved it too far forward. Darn it. Okay, this is savable. Okay. Okay. Savable. Okay, so don't do what I did before. Hold on. Struggling here. Okay, we gotta hope and pray this looks good. I glued it on upside down. Guys, I'm a professional, I swear. It's so painful having to peel this off a second time, but it's okay. So good at this, guy. Can you tell it's my first time ever making a dragon puppet? Can't be that obvious, right? Okay, let me try this again. But this is it. You guys won't be able to see, but that's okay. Now they're gonna have to live with it because I want something good. If I have to read it a million times, I will. Ooh, I just stuck my hand in hot glue. That's fun. Oh, I'm struggling. I glued it too wonky. Poor dragon puppet, like torn threads on the back by the time I'm done. So much back of it. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, Okay, I'm starting to rip through layers of the base, which is not ideal. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Does this good? No. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Okay. Let me mark this with a pencil. Well, as good as I can. Because it's... half of it's just a back now. And then if I lift this up, it still is gonna look okay. Right? Okay. Attempt 4. You just do one line of glue. Alright, quickly, let's look. Oh my gosh, okay, it actually looks decent finally. Holy crap, it's a miracle. Let me glue the rest of this down before I ruin it somehow. Okay. I think I finally got it. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's a little wonky, but I'm not re-gluing that again for the 5th time. Alright, guys, you ready? I don't think you're ready for this. It's so cool looking. Alright. It's a little wonky, but... ignore that. I'm bending my arm weird. I did it! It just took me forever. I can't bend my arm very... oh, I got you. Let me unplug this first. Oh, you could see Beanie in the background. Okay. Hello, it is me. A little. Ignore the wonky camera. You guys are at a weird angle. Like, hold on. If I hold it this way, you can actually see it a little better. Like, the base isn't that sturdy. I'm probably gonna go through and make the base a little more sturdy so it doesn't bend as much. It's a little wonky, but I think it's decent. I don't want to re-glue it a 5th time. But I think it's okay. I think it's decent. I feel like it's too far forward, but I'm not re-gluing that another time because the back of it is destroyed. It's so bad. But here, let me go through really quick. Here's my cardstock. Put my ring back on. Okay, here on. You guys are going back up here. You guys are going back up. Okay. We're gonna make the base just a little more sturdy here. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna need to name this dude. Ah! Okay, well, I dropped that. It's gone now. I have to cut this slightly shorter. Boop. And then we're gonna fold this in half. Jackson Jr. You guys are so creative. Oh my gosh. Ouchie. That hurts. Ah, crud. I didn't think this. It's okay. We'll touch it up. Okay, maybe this was not the ideal way to make this base more. I'm gonna have to like get the scissors in here somehow. Clean this up. Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. I think it's okay. Now that should hopefully prevent it from bending side to side as much anymore. Because if you saw before, it was like getting caught on this a lot. Over here. But now that I did that, it should hopefully be a little better. I also tried to go for the effect of like, it's all one piece. But it kind of didn't come out how I wanted it to with that. I have a lot to learn. But I think this is not terrible for my first ever dragon puppet. It doesn't have another side right now, so it's just kind of looks a little stupid from this side. But that's okay. I think it turned out pretty darn good. This mess is gonna be a nightmare to clean up. Is it bad that after all of that chaos, I kind of want to make another one? Is it bad that I kind of want to make another one? After all of that? Addiction. Make a scary one? You're asking the guy who draws like only cute stuff. Make something scary. We could try to make a scary one. Should we make like a really little one? What if I make a little one? Because I don't really want to make a full giant one again. What if I make a little one? A ghost baby? Should I make it crying? Like a little crying ghost? Okay, we gotta make a design for one first. So let me... I'm gonna sketch darker than usual just so you guys can see it. Okay, I'm gonna do... Bro is gonna be a little chunky, I think. A little chubby baby. Okay, that looks... Alright, tip 2. Let me like flip this around. Okay. Where's the eraser? Give me some ideas, guys. If we make like a really little one. Because we could do a ghost baby. But we could also do something else, depending up with anything better. We don't really have a gender for this one, so feel free to come up with whatever. And if we pick a name that's more feminine or more masculine, we'll go from there. Why do circles look so straight? I don't know, man. The star hat. A bunny one. We'll make a little tiny bunny. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be making this scary. How can I make it scary? First off, I'm gonna use the sharper point. I mean, I'm down to do more of these streams. That's something people really like. Okay. So, how can we make it big teeth? Okay. We can give it like saber tooth teeth, maybe? Something like that. Like big chompers in the front. Because I like bunnies a lot. And I'm going to be very specific about how I draw my bunnies. So if we're going accurate bunnies, they have like 2 teeth in the front, and the top and on the bottom. And they have, that's pretty much it. They just got chompers in the front. We could do like saber-tooth teeth kind of thing there. Maybe we could do something cool with the eyes. If we could do like... kind of goofy. Oh, wait, I got an idea. What if we give them multiple pupils? I think it's polychoria is the name of it. Here, hold on, let me... Oh, I love bunnies so much. So, depending where you live, if there's a white bunny in the neighborhood, if it's out, like, in the grass and stuff, that might not be a wild bunny. So, like, keep an eye out on that. I feel like we gotta give it eyebrows. We're gonna go cartoony, of course. I feel like we were gonna go scary and it's just turned into a bunny. Just a kind of silly looking bunny. Ooh, it's getting a little sweaty in my room. See, okay. We have a bunny, but here's the thing. Do we do a pattern bunny? Hold on, let's scrap this design. Try something else. I feel like bunny and scary don't go good together. I'm trying to think, what is scary? What is associated with scary? See, I mean, we could also literally just turn like one of the scary faces into a dragon. Like, you know, like the jack-o'-lantern faces? Like, these kind of things. We could turn that into a dragon, maybe. Do something based off like a jack-o'-lantern. Pumpkin on its head. We'll see. Okay. Brain is braining. Right now, it's kind of looking like a skull dog. Okay, hear me out. Flames in the eyes. Can't see it very well. Flames in the eyes. And then we do maybe like a human horn kind of thing. And then I'm gonna do my normal ears, but like make it more and jagged and no fluff. Much as I want fluff, only fluff we get is the little tiny bit on the top of the. Okay, I think that'll look pretty neat. I don't know, what do you guys think? But just keep in mind, I'm gonna do a very small guy. And I'm gonna use cardstock probably for the base. Since it's gonna be small, the less layers it's gonna be to work with. So here's the thing. Do I want it to be a 2-finger puppet? Like this? Because if so, I'm gonna have to... I could possibly also do like a finger puppet like this, which would be more comfortable. Or like, on my pinky always goes up like that. But I feel like a 2-finger puppet would be more like comfortable and reliable. So, okay. Where's my ruler? I'm going off the rails, guys. What if we... Okay, hear me out. What if we try a round base? Or like a squarish base? What if I just wing it and hope it turns out good? I feel like a roundish base would look pretty good for it. I don't know. We'll see here. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I feel like with a 2-figure puppet, a square kind of ish base might be good. At the same time, I might just like do the normal here so I don't get too off the rails. Okay. So if we do that, I'm gonna have to get kind of creative here. Okay, we're getting a little creative with this. Okay, I have a plan. It might be a really stupid plan, but it is a plan. Like, in theory, if I extend this slightly, and then I say, cut this out, okay, now here is my plan. My grand plan here. You could send fan art using the !mail command, which will give you my email. You could tag me on any social medias or send it in the art channel of my Discord server. Here is my brilliant idea. First, okay, as you can see, I have a couple lines here. My plan. Ruler. Fold along this line. Right? And then we go over here. We do it again. And then, let me skip ads really quick. Okay. And then this little square piece on the end. also fold it along the line. And now, okay, right, you see this? I'm gonna plug this back in. Wait for my glue gun to heat up. Here's my plan, right? Instead of having to glue a bunch of stuff, we just have to fold it up like this and then wrap this piece around at the front and glue that down. And theoretically, that should hold the whole top part of the base together. I am gonna go ahead and like try to flatten these better so they will stay in place. Also, like, rotate the camera slightly so you guys can see better. And then, yeah, that should fit pretty comfortably. Bro's gonna be a little, it's gonna be a little chunky, but it's okay. Okay. Bam. There we go. Top half done. Now, we just need to do that same thing, but on a slightly smaller scale. Let me scoot it over here. And then we... And then we gonna bring it in a bit on each side. This ruler is a lifesaver, dude. Okay. Over here. Okay. And then... Alright, I'm gonna do our little good thing with the... A little more cramped this time. Alright, hopefully this will turn out how I planned it to. Alright. And my voice is cracked, sorry about that. Alright. Now we gotta do our folding thing again. I hope this is in frame. It's kind of in frame. Every time I turn my camera, I seem to get more out of frame. It's much harder to do this at a smaller scale. Probably why a lot of dragon puppets you see are pretty darn big. Okay. Let's see if my grand plan worked. Second. Doesn't. I suppose. Two. Okay, it's gonna kind of work a second. Oh, gee, I stuck my finger in hot glue. Ow, I did it again. Oh my gosh. I'm so smart, guys. Okay. Now, we have an itty bitty thin base. Little tiny base. I have no idea how you make a two-finger one. I'm just doing it, to be honest. I don't know how, but I'm doing it. I made that too small. It's okay. I know. Alright. I'm about to chop that off. And then I'm gonna guess. Alright. Do that. And then we're gonna make this sturdy first. Oh, here. And then I'm gonna mix up. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Okay. Our little bitty base has progress. I did make it wonky though. Well, darn. Okay, chat, we gotta make a decision. Do we leave them wonky? Or do we fix it? We could do either. Obviously, one's gonna be way harder to do than the other, but it'll look better. Either way, I'm gonna... We can leave them wonky. They're like a pumpkin thing. I mean, I don't think they're gonna be like absolutely perfect. They just got kind of like a side bite. Okay. It's kind of goofy. We might end up fixing it though, because like the way this is set up is kind of not great anyways. All right, let's try something else for like reinforcement here. Okay, so what would I need to do to make this like not wonky? And let me add like some. So these little pieces up top will kind of hold the triangles together better. That's why this is wonky. Okay, hold on, let me... nip that off. Alright. Attempt 2. This one will not be wonky. I think a little bit. It's okay. I just won't have fingertips by the end of this. But that's okay. Surely I can do without those. The key is to not... You'll still have a little bit of a funny lower jaw. That's okay. Okay. See, now I need to make like a proper... I'm a little quiet. I'm like trying to figure this out, so... This one needs to be way lower. Okay. Now, we got a basic little base for a two-finger puppet. He's still not the most sturdy, but like at the same time, what can I really do here? I think I need to... I'm gonna leave that piece there. Okay, and then we're going to... Oh, we'll figure this out eventually. Hello! Okay. Let's see. Really hard to work on a really tiny scale here. We're just gonna have to put this in here and hope it works. It depends. The one I'm making, not really. But like the normal sized ones are not too bad once you figure out what you... Okay. I still didn't put it back far enough. If I hold it like this, it's not bad. Might need to move this back down. Like in the background, you can see the big one that I made, which like I struggled with a lot, but I think it came out decent. Okay, chat. I need your opinion. 2-finger based puppet? How we feeling about it? Just a little guy. For this one, I'm just winging it, but for this one, I watched a single YouTube video. That was it. And that was like last week. Okay. I just gotta put my fingers pretty far in this one here. And it works fine. Because as soon as I rotate it, like it's fine when I do it like this and stuff. If I rotate it too far, it knocks my thumb loose. Like if I'm doing this and then do that, my thumb comes. That's gotta be careful. Like I could turn this way. I could turn this way a little bit. I just can't do it too fast or it knocks my thumb loose. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Unplug it so I don't burn myself. And the scissors can go away for a minute. We gotta pick colors now, guys. I think this part might be just a little bit annoying, but Okay. Put the little thing back there. Here's the design we're going with right here. What colors should we go for it? Let me also put my pink markers and stuff real quick. The way these markers are like set up here is really annoying. Okay. So green, purple, blue. Like I'm thinking, I don't know, because it kind of reminds me of a skull dog. We could do white as a base, possibly. Or we could do a different color as a base. I feel like black outlines are a must. Like black outlines have to be a must for this. But this is kind of based off a jack-o'-lantern. We could do like a neon orange, possibly. Do I have a bright orange? This might be a bright orange. Look. We could do like a really vibrant orange if we wanted to. I don't know if it's gonna be like a big thing I do, but I could definitely see myself making more dragon puppets in the future. And if I can find like a good backdrop for it, I might do some dragon puppet videos or something. Probably not actual videos, but like shorts, you know? It's like, why not? I already have them. Okay. The question is, what do we do for the base color? Do we do the neon orange for the base color? Or should we do like a different color? What would go good with orange? Let me see. I might have another option as well that might look... That's literally the same color. Is this a lighter orange? That is brown. Why does the cap look orange? Brown. There's gotta be a lighter orange in here somewhere, right? That's a slightly dimmer orange. Okay, so hear me out, right? This slightly desaturated orange, just a little bit, with yellow as like an accent for the nose and the horns and like the little ear bit right there. Yeah, that's fine, Beto. It's like I want to figure out colors beforehand. So I'm thinking I do kind of want it to be jack-o'-lantern themed still. Is we outline. Evan, hello. Okay. So hold on. Me out. First, let me just... Oh, I just colored my finger. Oopsie. Okay. Okay. How does this kind of look for a dragon? It's like jack-o'-lantern themed. Okay. I'm gonna keep those. And I think just to make my life easier, I'm just gonna draw the actual like design itself directly onto cardstock instead of cutting it and paste, like doing it on afterwards. I don't know, let me see, do I have a green? I could see if I could do like I don't know, because I don't want to do anything too. I can see something simple, like a couple little like swirly lines on it to kind of give it a slight vine detail. Because it was a little plain. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe green. Well, maybe. I'll put it over here. Maybe. So since this base is so thin, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna trace the like length of it. And then okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make this one facing this way. I'm gonna mirror the design. Let me around. Actually, not to do separate if I do it this way. Okay, maybe it'll be facing the same way as this guy. Kind of all right. All right, let's try this again. M2. Okay. I'm probably going to before. Okay. You can't really see it because my light is like washing it out really bad. But here's how it's looking so far. Hello, welcome back. Okay. And then I learned my lesson with making the jaw like slightly too short on the bottom the first time. We're gonna try to make sure that doesn't happen again. Which, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do anything too crazy for this bottom jaw here. I just thought of something. That'll be future Kai's problem. Okay, though, I think it's gonna look pretty decent. Pretty neat. And hopefully this will fit onto the base fine. Good. Okay. I made a big puppet. Now I'm making a little guy. Which if you guys make a lot of dragon puppets, here's a challenge for you. Make a little one. Make a 2-finger puppet instead of a 3-finger puppet. Make a little one. Little guy. Okay, let's get coloring. Okay, let me go ahead and do the eyes really quick. I don't know if I have stuff that I could like really make an earring, but I mean, I'm down to try it. Tango. I mean, to be fair, the current design I'm working on does kind of remind me of your skull, like your skull dog bat character, whatever they are. Bat, I think? Skull bat character? I think I had Tango on the mind while making this design or something. thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, finger's gonna be yellow for a little while. Fine. Not the end of the world. Let me go ahead and outline the bottom jaw really quick. Well, I didn't mean to give it a slight curve, but I guess it's gonna have a slight curve. Fine. Okay, I think it's just like the base color left now, pretty much. Let me... Erasing time. Getting this color really, I don't think that's coming out. It's okay, he's gonna be very little anyways. Okay. Now, orange time. My orange marker already running out of orange? I better not be, because these are like new markers. I'm excited to see how this looks when it's done. Once I start cutting it out, I need to hook up my glue guns. Somebody remind me. I need to do that. I'm starting to get tired too, so I'm gonna finish this one up and then probably end. Okay, let me color this section. Where all of it's matched. Okay, here's how it's looking. Looks pretty darn cool in my opinion. Here's my idea. You know how jack-o'-lanterns usually have the glowing mouth? And I'm using the yellow as glow? What if I just... Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm getting a little quiet. It's getting to that time of night where I'm getting really, really tired. But I'm determined to finish this thing. It's gonna look so cool when it's done. Okay. Now, glue gun in. Put my markers over here, out of the way. Scissors. Couldn't figure out where they were at for a second. Skip ads. You guys don't get attacked by ads. Ah, yes, the most luxurious of meals. Yeah. This one should be pretty darn easy. Okay. Trying to focus. Intense. I love how Evan just spawns in randomly time to time. Okay. Progress on cutting it out is going decent so far. Oh, okay, Evan. By your entertainment. I figured. Sorry, I'm being quite boring at the moment. Okay. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. All right. Now, first things first. Okay, I need to this side. Okay. Yeah, I would, but it's bold of you to assume I could actually draw that. Alright, I think I did it, guys. I made a 2-finger puppet. Let me take off my ring. Okay, now we got big guy, who surprisingly weighs quite a bit. Big guy and little guy. I honestly, as much as it sucks to say, I like the little one better. I spent so much time on this one, but I like this one better. I need to reinforce him a little bit better, but I'm like trying to turn it weird. I need to like prevent it from moving back and forth so much. I could do something about that real quick. Okay. He's little. Yes, he is little. Ouch! Like my finger right in that. Let me see, that fixed the problem. Should, hopefully. Okay. He's so cute! I love him. Got a glowy mouth. Mouth is only supposed to open a little bit. Looks kind of goofy. Opens his mouth all the way. I love him. So cute. We can sit them together. I burnt my finger like 3 times making him, which is very, very on theme with the fiery eyes and stuff. I'll have to make him a second side as well. But I think for completely winging it for the base for this one, I think it turned out pretty good. I like the noise that it makes. That's why I keep doing. That's why I keep doing this. It makes a nice noise. Here, hold on. Let me turn off my noise suppression so you guys can hear it. Yeah, no more music for a second. Okay, this might be really loud, so like just a heads up before I do this. Okay, this is the noise. It's a very satisfying noise. That's like a light switch going on and off. I mean, you're not wrong. It does. Lights on, lights off. I love him. He's so cute. You know what? He kind of reminds me of Ace. That was not intentional, but he kind of reminds me of Ace. He's much more yellow in real life. Like in real life, this is like neon yellow. And so is the nose and the ear and the mouth right here. But it's like toned down. Yes, I'm still alive. I ended up making a second one. But this one's little. This one's little. He's just a little guy. Look at him. I don't know. Which one do you guys like better? Like the big strawberry one? Or the little guy? Here, hold on. Let me put the put this one on. This one makes a nice sound too. Do you guys want to hear the sound this one makes? On, music off. I'll show you guys the sounds again. This one's for Aloha. Okay. Alright, so this is the noise the big one makes. And then little guy noise. It does sound like a light switch. Now I can't unhear it. It sounds like a light switch so much. Sounds like a light. I can't unhear it. Do you have Roblox? Yes, I'm a Roblox YouTuber. I do have Roblox. I gotta put all these markers away because I have so many markers now out right now. Okay, here. I'm putting all my markers away. I got quite a few of them to put away. My room's kind of messy right now. Dang it, you guys are gonna get me obsessed with this. I'm gonna have like 1,000,000 of them by tomorrow. Might be done this to me. I don't want to stay up all night making dragons, but I just might have to now. Okay, the first 2 hours, the first entire 2 hours was just making the big one. And I already had the base done for that one and everything. The base and design. I came up with the design, made the base and the design for this little guy in the other 2 hours. Little man. He kind of opens his mouth funny. But that's okay. He's just unique, is all. I don't open his mouth funny, but he's just unique. Definitely didn't make him long enough, but it's okay. Let me look what the other dragon you sent media. Oh, I saw that one. It reminds me of your one Roblox avatar with the flower on it. I'm reading Mod Squad because I guess there's stuff going on I didn't even notice. Okay. I don't know, I'm probably gonna hop off the stream. I'm kind of tired. I've been streaming for like 4 hours. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I'll be live tomorrow. Let me see. What am I gonna be live with? See how the poll is doing. Okay, it looks like we'll be doing the Adopt Me summer event tomorrow. But if you guys really like the arts and crafts stream, definitely leave a like. And I will do this again. I will happily do this again because I had a lot of fun. But I do hope you guys enjoyed. I will have a couple of videos coming out hopefully soon. I just haven't had the time to edit them yet. But I hope you guys have a good day or night. I will see you all later. Bye, everyone!